Namaskar. I am Dr. Sapunti, brings you the viewpoint. On today's video, we will analyze Russian President Vladimir Putin's landmark visit to India on December 4th and 5th, 2025, the first such visit since the Ukraine war began. What was on the agenda? What deals were signed? And why does this matter not only for India and Russia, but for global geopolitics? Let's find out. On December 4th and 5th, 2025, Russian President Vladimir Putin came to India for the 23rd India-Russia Annual Summit. This was his first visit since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The visit comes at a time when India is under significant pressure from Western countries, especially the United States, to reconsider its close ties with Russia. So, this visit was more than ceremonial. It was a signal, a diplomatic balancing act between friendship with Russia and pressure from the West. On arrival, President Putin was personally greeted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the airport with a handshake and embrace, signaling closeness and mutual respect. The reception included cultural displays, welcoming ceremonies, and strong diplomatic optics intended to reaffirm India-Russia friendship. This visit coincided with celebrations and gestures across some Indian cities, showing public investment beyond just diplomacy. This was not a low-key visit. It was a strong statement of continuing trust, both personal and national, between the two countries. During the summit and bilateral meetings, India and Russia focused on revitalizing and expanding cooperation across multiple domains. The key focus areas are trade and economy. Both sides signed many agreements aimed at deepening economic cooperation beyond traditional sectors. On energy and fuel security, Putin pleased uninterrupted shipments of Russian fuels like oil, gas, coal to India, underlining energy cooperation despite global tensions and sanctions on Russia. On defense and military technical cooperation, renewed focus on joint research and development, co-production of defense platforms, localization of military supplies, and strengthening defense ties in face of changing global dynamics. Civil, nuclear, and high-tech cooperation, expansion of cooperation in nuclear energy, critical minerals, high-tech manufacturing, aligning with India's Make in India push. On people-to-people and soft diplomacy, cultural exchanges, tourism proposals, media and academic cooperation reflecting broader ties beyond just government to government. In total, 16 agreements MoUs were exchanged across sectors: defense, trade, economy, healthcare, culture, media, labor mobility, and more. A joint economic cooperation program was unveiled with an ambitious trade target to raise bilateral trade to US $100 billion by 2030. The scope of cooperation is wide, from oil and defense to culture and technology. This reflects an effort from both sides to reset and deepen collaboration for the next decades. The visit happens amid strong Western, particularly United States, pressure on India to reduce its dependence on Russian oil after Russia's action in Ukraine. India's balancing act, while pursuing partnership with United States, EU, and other global powers, it also wants to uphold its strategic autonomy by maintaining old alliances. For Russia, the visit serves to show that despite sanctions and global isolation, it retains partners in major economics. That helps in sending a global message about its continued relevance. In short, this summit isn't just about trade or deals. It's about trust, strategic positioning, and signaling that alliances endure even in turbulent time. What does this mean for India? Energy security and price stability. Continued Russian energy supplies could help India meet fuel demand without major supply shocks. Military preparedness and self-reliance. Joint defense production, localization, and cooperation may strengthen India's defense manufacturing and reduce dependence on imports. Economic growth and diversification. New trade corridors, export markets, and high-tech cooperation can help diversify Indian economy beyond traditional sectors. Geopolitical autonomy. Reinforcing ties with Russia while engaging with the West allows India to preserve strategic flexibility. Global perception. The visit sent a message internationally. India remains an independent actor, shaping its foreign policy, not simply aligning under pressure. So, that was a breakdown of what happened during Putin's 2025 visit to India. What was signed, what was said, and why it matters. What do you think will be the most important impact of this visit? Will the US $100 billion trade target by 2030 really be achieved? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more geopolitical updates, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Until next time. And that's all for now. Thank you.